Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week we're building an art center. It's a modern art center located in Myshuno. I don't know, even though I love, I think it's pretty good one, the one that they already have built, I decided, you know what, let's just build one. Let's just see what we can do here. And it was fun, but it was, oh my god, such a huge, and I was being a huge indecisive brat. To be honest, I built for around 6 hours. Most of the footage is deleted, and the reason why I decided to either delete specific parts or to keep but speed them way up high is because it was just, oh my god, it was so boring, and I would not want to watch that because it was more of a play and see what I like and what I don't like. I wanted something that was modern, that it had a lot of natural light, it would tie a bit with the area, but it would be, you know what, nicely looking. And I really liked the one, as I told you, that they already had, so I was like, okay, now what we do to basically surpass that? Because I think that is one of my favorite buildings, both inside and outside, that EA has built. So it was very hard for me to actually create something that I would like. Many times I was at the thing, I like it, but it has something that I don't like, that I'm not happy about it. So I changed a few things so many freaking times that it was just upsetting. It was just upsetting for you to watch it. I was even upset while I was editing. I was like, okay, oh my god, did I change that again? For real though, for real? Did I change that again? So yeah, it was pretty upsetting. So there might be a few weird cuts here and there, but I did what I could in order to make that work. So yeah, I decided to not make it boring for you and make it kinda interesting. So yeah, there's that. I wanted for that's an entire room up here to be very sunny, but when it's nighttime, you would be able to watch the entire city and all the night lights and all of the stars. And I wanted it to be like a double ceiling, plus I wanted like to create some sort of separate levels, like some split level thing going on, not everything being in the same level. I don't know, I feel like I like that. So I decided to kinda cheat my way into making a 6th floor, and yeah, I don't know, I think it looks good at the end. So yeah, I used a lot of little tricks to make the interior look modern. So this is a very modern place. I tried to make even the art. I had a bit of fun trying and figuring out what I want with the art, and making these columns like look proper. I don't know, as you can see, I left few parts in just so you know. Yeah, I did not build that entirely from Skylar Arts, like I was, oh yeah, that's perfect, let's just do that. No, I played and tested it so freaking long, and that part, I don't know, I was building, I was not liking what I had, and I was changing it up until I found what I would actually like. So right now I did not like what I had because it's kinda all of the same level. I decided to add mirrors on the back. I think it creates, I will leave the mirrors, it will take me forever to find the correct place to put the mirrors and things will change many times. I'm not sure if I left that in, but the amazing thing with the mirrors is that it creates that, oh my god, such stunning effect. If you go up close in the game, you can see reflecting everything, but it has that little disturb kind of feeling, like it's not the actual limit, so there are a few changes over there, and like, you know, you cannot really see the image. It has that little modern bit that I actually really like. So yeah, I will keep that around and up to the end, but the thing is, when you're not close, you will see it as I see right now. Like, it has some sort of a reflective thing behind it. Not completely sure there. So yeah, up close it looks very cool. You will see it in the screenshots. I took a few screenshots of the exterior and few in the interior. Not that many screenshots this time, only 30, but hey. But yeah, I'm really happy how it finally turned out, because as I told you, I was pretty indecisive, and this is not the actual thing that we're gonna end with. Just to explain you, I decided to use the high half wall, and I plopped it all around, and on the top, just so it won't have a huge gap, I decided to use the little pull lines, I think they're called, from Get Together, but I don't know, it had that weird feeling to it, and I was not completely set with it. Something was still bothering me, and I will change it a bit later with the ones from Spa Day, which I think they look way better afterwards. In the one side, I decided to go with, like, I don't know, as I saw, because I took inspiration from few actual museums that they exist out there. Museums, yeah, a few of those were museums, few others were art centers, few others were, I don't know, there were a lot of things that I took inspiration from, but this actual thing, I don't think that it is from anywhere. So yeah, here's the part that this is the actual final thing that we're gonna stick with. Those glow little things from Spa Day, which they create a nice little surface. I prefer it because it's kind of thicker. The one before, the thing that I didn't like with the one from Get Together, is that those tiny little metal thingies were kind of floating, so that creates a more thick surface, so they stick and they look more realistic. So that was something that truly was bothering me, and no, I'm a perfectionist. And oh gosh, I could not just leave that feeling. So this art center has a lot of modern art that, well, 5 I think of the exhibits were kind of like my creation, because I was looking for exhibits that modern art museums have, and one of these really caught my eye, so I decided to kinda recreate it, and I think it looks very good. You will see it a bit later. Oh my god, this part was so hard to do. So when you actually put the dance floors and when you put them actually up high, it doesn't matter, the flooring that it is beneath them, it disappears. So it's like you don't have flooring there. Floor there. So in order to actually redo that, I had to place the floor again, and it is hard to actually delete it because there is straight up the windows got in the way, because it was like an extra floor that was kind of like sneaked up there, and then the dance floor could not go away, so it was like, yeah. I had to basically sneak up the camera inside and find a little teeny tiny 5 pixel lines and try to delete it. Yeah, it took me a while, but I really enjoyed it. So up here I decided to create like a little room that, I don't know, I think this is my favorite room, that a pianist would do like some sort of a show there and people would go and watch him. I don't know, I like it as an idea, to be honest. Plus I didn't have anything else to put there. Even though this was the first room that I decided to do, I knew that I wanted to do that there. I think it has a bit of class, this entire building, and especially if you go into, I guess, a piano event, concerto, there you would have such an amazing view of the entire city, and you would be able to see the lights. And because the end, I think it is 6x6. I'm pretty sure because it's probably 6x6 at the end. It is entirely open where I put the circular spotlight, actually light. So yeah, it is amazing. So I think probably in reality, the actual piano music would go all around the building when a concerto would happen. So, for now, I plopped the handworking station there, but I decided it's such a beautiful space, so I didn't really want to waste it for woodworking, and I will put there the easels afterwards. And I did a little cute thing with the easels, you will see a bit later, that I hope that you like, because I really like it. So yeah. Yeah, down there will be basically the main entrance desk, some sort of thing, which I took inspiration from actual museums, mainly from the Museum of Physical History, I think it was, that... Is it? You know, the type of movie... Oh, god damn it, I like these movies. What is the name of the movies? That the exhibits come to life, like all the dinosaurs. Oh my god, this thing, I don't recall the name of it, damn it. So yeah, behind it there is like that huge... behind the actual front desk, there is that huge dinosaur. So I wanted to basically create a desk there, and then have a big thing behind it, as sort of art element? Nah, sculpture? Probably sculpture there. And I decided to put one that, this one. It looks so good during the night. It has a purple light and I love it. Just all of it, they all tie together. So down here we'll do, I wanted to use these paintings. Oh my god, I did not have the chance. Down here we'll do sculptures. We'll do them as modern as I could possibly think, and I did not use actual sculptures. I kinda cheated my way through making sculptures. You will see in a bit. I'm pretty proud of how it looks like. And on the upper floor there will be the paintings, and then the other one is for the piano and the easels. So I don't know, I like it. For now, I haven't thought about basically copying and pasting, like creating a room and copying and pasting this entire thing. Basically because I was stupid, but I will do that on the other side because I decided to not be stupid. What to put on the other side took me forever. I wanted to do paintings, but then I was like, paintings? I'm gonna do the top of paintings, so the top floor, I'm gonna do the top floor with paintings. Here I decided to leave all about 10 options that I thought of creating. Just to let you know, in the screenshots, and probably you will see it here, I'm not completely sure when that happened, on that little sculpture of the body, I'm gonna say, the things, the pillars, I don't know how I'm supposed to say them, but yeah, the pillars and the sculpture is on the floor. I don't know when that happened, but if you download it, I fixed it, but I fixed it after I was like importing the screenshots on the editing program. So I was like, screw that, I'm not opening Sims again right now just to take one friggin' screenshot just to do that. Here I created like a little area, like a little nook area for you that you can actually sit down and, I don't know, enjoy everything. I wanted to add bookcases, so you could possibly study about art and music and stuff. The thing is that I didn't know where to put them in the bottom floor. So I just created a little living room, waiting room. Maybe it's a waiting room, I don't know. It can be whatever you want to be. So, I decided to go with bright but still pastel colors over here. I don't know, I really like them and I really love these paintings. I think it just adds something, it just adds something. And I added these benches so you can basically just sit there and contemplate about what the painter might be thinking while he was painting what he was painting, I guess. The thing I hate about this build is the fact that it's not symmetrical. On the inside, I hate it. I had such huge trouble overcoming it and not be like, oh, sit. I don't like that. So there's that. But yeah, I overcome it. Don't you worry. Of course, we added toilets. Every gallery, museum, public thing needs to have toilets. The blue ones are for the boys, the pink ones are for the girls, and of course we have the talking toilet because why not? Apparently it's the best thing of this pack. Since they had a trailer for it, I guess so. It must be, right? I don't know. I'm not that excited about the talking toilets. And I think this was the first build that I actually included it. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about the talking toilet. Just say it. So, in the art gallery that the Sims had created, they have like that little the painting station for the kids and coloring activity table for the kids in the same room as the easels. But I decided I don't really like that, and getting inspiration from the gym that I created when Newcrest had arrived, I decided to do like a kids room where you can basically dump your kids and enjoy your day in the museum or concerto, and they can actually learn about art and all of these things and not have them in your own feet. So I decided to create a separate little room, and I used few things from kids stuff. Kids stuff, but kids room stuff. What's up with the names though? I don't recall what it is. Don't recall. And it's just just to create more of a kids-friendly environment with the little it's not paintings, those little void critters and stuff like that. So again, getting inspiration from what the team had done for the art center. We have a music instrument type of room, and apparently they had these little, I don't know, things for you to sit down. And I decided, well, since they have it, I should probably have it. And I don't know, I imagine them like, I guess, maybe sitting down and learning, like having a lesson from someone. So this thing here for me was like a little Easter egg. I like to watch, when I have time at least, The Sims Apply, and in I think Ladies Get to Work, Ladies Bakery, whatever. Let's play that he had done about a woman named Lady Big Wallet. Sorry, he had made a painting from a toilet with flowers in it, and I think he also featured it in the house that he'd done about this lady, and woman, I guess, now it's a grandma. And I don't know, I thought it was such a stupid idea So I decided, you know what, for those who are fans of The Sims Apply, why not have it there? I mean, I think it's stupid. And I love how stupid it is. So I thought, you know what, let's just add it here. And I don't know, I think it looks good. So instead of a bar, we have the, what is it? Yeah, it's not a bar for drinks. What the game calls that? Breakfast bar? I'm gonna call it breakfast station because I don't recall what the game calls it. I don't know, for me it doesn't really make sense to basically drink wine and stuff at a museum or even an art center. I've never been into an art center, but to all the museums that I've been to all these years, none of these had an actual bar. They had like a little room for you that you can grab a coffee, you could grab, I guess, something to eat, water, and that stuff. So I decided, you know what, screw it, I don't care. So I decided to use this one because, to me at least, it made more sense. I don't know if it makes more sense to actually have a bar. You can always just remove it and place what you want. That's just easy. So yeah, it made more sense for me. Up here in the front, I was not sure what I wanted to do. I knew it was pretty bare, and this was one of the things that I was like, okay, now what? Now what the hell do we do here? Of course, in the back we have a mural because it was mandatory. Well, to be honest, I would not have a mural over here. This doesn't really make sense, but I decided, well, what the hell? Since it is a requirement, let's just do it. So up here in the front, I will leave the sculpture and we'll do like little lights, and the fountains will get a bit fun. Just a bit. I decided to basically get a bit creative of what the fountains have, because usually in museums when you see fountains they usually have something very extravagant. So I decided, you know what, why not? And I think I'm almost done here. To be honest, I don't recall what else I'm gonna do. I have no idea. Yeah, I decided to add that little metro map because it appears like next to it there is a metro station, so I was like, well, why not? And here are the screenshots, and I'm so happy with them. I think it looks magical during the night. That's why all of the screenshots are during the night. And there you saw how the mirrors look behind those little pillars, and it just, you know what, I'm happy. And if you want to download that, you can find that in the gallery. And I will, let's try it again. If you want to download that, you will find it in the gallery, which I have the same username as here, or there is also a link in the description down below for you to download it. Again, from the gallery. It will take you to their website gallery. You know how that works, please? I can't use words. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will have an amazing day, and take care. Bye.